Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, a live stream, let's say. Long time since I've done a video, so yeah. This is the start of my new F1 2025 MyTeam. 546 Motorsports is the newest team on the grid, alongside Cadillac, and we will be competing with 10 other teams on the grid to get the best car on track. Just a bit more info about the team. Our drivers for the team are Nikola Solov, Formula 2 driver, won a few races in this 2026 season IRL, and Gabriele Mini, Italian Formula 2 driver, also competing with Nikola Solov in real life for the Formula 2 title. We are really starting from the ground up. We've got the lowest everything. We've got the lowest facilities, and engineering, personnel, and corporate. Barely have any money. In fact, we don't have any developments whatsoever. The only one we do have is the chassis that I've just applied. So let's advance. Alright. No. Or research delayed for
Chief,
that powertrain.
I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Right, okay, mate. Let's go to aerodynamics and research a part for there. See if there's anything on the development. Not a single thing available on development. We are still waiting 9 more days for that chassis upgrade. So why don't we go to the race weekend in Melbourne? Should we drive as Nikola Solov or Gabriele Mini? I'll go for Nikola Solov. Right, here we are in the... don't know what this room's called, but we've got our teammate Gabriele Mini right opposite us. Going to practice one in Melbourne.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together, and obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, alright?
Right, we are here in the garage for free practice one. I did have a livery for this, but for some reason it's not being applied to the car, which is quite unfortunate. We should do a practice program right now. We should do qualifying pace, shall we? Yeah, well, let's do it.
Okay, me again mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
It's been a long time since I've played this game. I might be a bit rusty on the controls, but once I get used to it, I'll be pretty good, hopefully. Okay, I'll push all the way right about now. Get overtake enabled, straight mode on as we prepare for the first lap of this team's career. Heavy braking zone going down in turn 1, going into turn 2 then. We've used up most of the ERS already, and we are just getting into the second straight on this circuit. We do not have any battery whatsoever. We are losing time because of it. We've run a bit wide there. We've knocked the open aero sign out the circuit, and we are not doing well whatsoever. Our target is a 120.5, and we've got a 121.6. Not good whatsoever.
You in at the end of this lap, please.
As we go into the pit lane right now. Our team ready. I swear we've just run over one of the Cadillac staff. Not good for them. As our team wheel us back into the pit lane to see the data of our absolutely horrendous qualifying lap. Okay, right. Yeah, we really lost it on the straight there. See, you can see a lot of red. That basically means you were rubbish, and that was all over the straight. The chicane was alright, and then straight after that was absolute rubbish. The first sector was pretty good. Including turns 1, 2 and 3, we all got purple in. And you can see our sector times on the right. Sector 1 at 27.109, Sector 2 at 19.314, Sector 3 35.215, and the overall lap time 1 minute 21.640. We'll use up some more soft tyres. Drive out.
Ready? Okay, let's go.
Let's go. We also got our line from the previous lap that we did. We're losing time. We're losing time. Oh, we're losing a lot of time. Oh no. No, 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 no. Gain it back. Gain it back. Come on. Gain it back. Oh, for God's sake. It keeps on getting worse. It keeps on getting worse. Invalidated lap time.
Pitting this lap then.
Right.
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Box. Oh, man. Could have been better than last time. Unfortunately, it was not. As we go into the pits. Oh, man.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Right, so we finish 14th in that practice session as we advance over to qualifying, as we are not going to do any practice sessions for the entirety of the save. Okay. We now go into qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix. Here we go.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Now here we are in the garage once again, this time for qualifying 1. Okay. We have barely anyone in front of us and nobody behind us for miles. That means we can prepare for our flying lap around this Melbourne circuit. You can see in the bottom right the tyre temperatures on each and every tyre, as well as in the middle the engine temperature, and you do not want that to be very hot, or else the car will not perform to its best, and car might like the car's engine might conk out, and we will have to retire if that happens. As we now get into the last corner of the circuit, we deploy the battery as we get into
P21 for us. P21.
As we get into the first flying lap of qualifying 1. Turn 1 into turn 2. We go into straight mode for straight before we go into turn 3. We go into the left-hander of turn 4, I believe, where Oscar Piastri crashed in the real-life Australian Grand Prix before making his way to the grid. We now deploy most of the battery as we can, try and save a bit, or not, as we go into the chicane.
As you know, another part of the new regs is boost mode. Don't forget to use it to make the most of that hybrid power.
Okay then, we have no battery. Try and lift and course a bit. That's gained us a quarter of our battery back, as it's instantly used up as we go into the next corner. As we second the last corner now, we go into the right-hander of the last corner, down the straight mode activated. We tap the wall a little bit. We have no battery left as we get a time of 1 minute 20.706. That has put us behind our teammate, but we are P11 and P10 at the moment. I do not know if that is how many drivers have completed a lap, or if there's more than that. We will have to find out when we get back into the pits. I've got a feeling we will be last and second last at the end of this session.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
As we go into the box, we've dropped down more positions as more drivers are setting quicker lap times than us. Kim Antonelli gets a faster lap time. We are down in P19 and P18 now, as we get wheeled into the garage. Right, yeah, we are nearly in last We can see the likes of Kimi Antonelli, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz somehow, Piastri, Lando Norris, Isaac Hadjar, Charles Leclerc, Lawson, Franco, Albon in the top 10. As you see us two, Nicholas Solov and Gabriele Mini, dead last. Gabriele Mini has actually done a quicker lap time than us by 0.6 of a second, while Lance Stroll has beaten us by over 0.3 of a second. We are now last and second last. That is the end of qualifying for our team, as the eliminated drivers are from bottom to top: Nicholas Solov, Gabriele Mini, Lance Stroll, Valtteri Bottas, Gabriel Bortoletto, Nico Hülkenberg, and Fernando Alonso. We are back in this room again. We have a new message from Mark, basically just telling us how the circuit copes with, how the tyres cope with the circuit as we go into 15 laps of Australia. Here we go.
It's a new day, a new dawn, a new era for Formula One. This is the 2026 World Championship. New regulations, new cars, new fuels, new drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's ride. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Russell, Verstappen, Sainz, Albon, and Isaac Hadjar, Gasly, Colapinto, Esteban Ocon, and Behrman, Lindblad, Lawson, Sergio Perez, and Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Bortoletto, Bottas, Stroll, Mini, and Nicholas Solov rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. So I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about this afternoon, and who's going to talk about it with us? None other than Naomi Schiff. Hi, Naomi. A new season, a new dawn, and now 24 cars and 12 teams on the grid.
First of all, this is such an exciting time. But for them today, I guess you would be really nervous. It's the first time you're going to be doing this. There is so much to learn. But at the end of the day, they've got to remember that expectations aren't that high. They've all been there before. They've all had their first race, and no one is expecting them to land on the top of the podium. So just learn to walk before you can run.
Hello, this is future me editing this video, and for some reason the audio for the race just cut out for zero reason whatsoever. So to explain all the incidents or moments that happened, we did get a good getaway at the start of the race, beating our teammate going into the first corner. And then in turn 3, I tried to make a dive bomb on the two Audis and a Cadillac, that being unsuccessful as I go into the gravel. A few laps later, Charles Leclerc has an engine problem and has to retire on the road. We pit for softs, attempting to undercut our teammate, Gabriele Mini, which was unsuccessful. We then got a 3-second time penalty, or 5-second time penalty, for exceeding track limits too many times. And that was basically it. We crossed the line in P23 with our teammate in P21. And that's it for the first race of this career mode. We'll tune in
We have
whenever
something
I
for you to
can
look at,
have the
please.
chance to. And I'll do the Chinese Grand Prix and maybe the third race of the season, which I think is Saudi Arabia. But apart from that, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.